Hello everyone, welcome to PetayPanMoFo. This is a video going over everything in the Hot Wheels Unleashed custom track maker, and also how to play custom races. At the moment you can't search for jobs or bookmark them, hopefully this will change in the future, but to play custom jobs you need to go to multiplayer and host a lobby or join a quick match. You can either vote to play them in the end screen after a race. The last two jobs will be random custom jobs. Not sure how this works, if it's just random or goes on plays or anything, but there is no voting system, so you're likely to get crappy jobs like I have so far. The other way is to go into lobby options as host and set it to lobby creator. I'm assuming this will make it so you play jobs from people in the lobby. I've not tried this yet, but I will stream some custom jobs soon on my channel and try to figure this out. You will want to play through the campaign as you will unlock track pieces by beating the bosses and other things along the way. If you're having trouble with the bosses, you could do it on the easy setting and still get the rewards. If you need more tips for things like time trials, then check out Finewood's community page on Discord. I will leave it linked down in the description. They will be adding more track pieces in future DLCs. I'm not sure if they will be adding any for free, but what I've seen, they have track pieces included in the passes. You can buy the track pieces on their own like you can with the cars though, so if you only want the track pieces, then you don't need to buy the whole pass. The season pass is just for volume 1 and the content is drip fed. The first season pass includes 3 track pieces, or they call them module pieces, with the first track piece, Rolling Boulders module, coming out October the 21st. Then on the 2nd of December are the Dino Pulp module and the Spinning Tyre modules. So to make races, go into Track Editor. Here you can select to build a new track or load one up from your saved or published jobs. You have 100 slots for saved jobs and 100 for published. There are 6 areas to build in. Some of these you may have to unlock playing the campaign mode too. You have the basement. In here, if you build a race, when people play it online, they will be playing it in your basement. So any customization you do to your place will be in the race. Then you have the other areas, skate park, college campus, garage, skyscraper, and the track room. The track room is a clear room for you to freely build in with nothing in your way. So the props. First you need to place a starting grid. Once you place this, you can't change it or move it around, so make sure it's where you want it. Hold right bumper to rotate the grid, and if you hit triangle or Y on Xbox, it will snap the prop to the floor. Hold left bumper to move it up and down and to flat spin it. Push in the left stick if you want to reset the rotation. You can choose from a circuit, which is a lap race, and course, which is a point-to-point grid, depending on the race you want to make. Like I said, some of these you will need to unlock playing through the campaign. There are 3 sections for props and a finish line section for the point-to-point races. In the basic prop section, you have the basic track pieces, cones, invisible module, checkpoint, invisible checkpoint, which is more of a cone checkpoint than invisible, and then you have left and right loops. Special props section has the magnet road and loops, giant fans on either side, a tunnel, normal, invisible, coned, and timed split tracks. And then you've got the animated props where you will find that bloody spider, the snake, the bridge, and the angry dragon. Then at the bottom is the finish line section with the 2 options for a point-to-point race. You can modify the track pieces and change the colour. Then you can change the left and right walls. You can take the sides off, add arrows, barriers, lights, signs, and things like that. In the next section, you can add interactive objects. In the simple section, you have the slow down walls and the boost. Oh, by the way, you can change the movement speed using triangle or Y on Xbox, which moves the props and your camera and everything around a bit faster. In the complex section, you've got the boost strips, recharge, and the magnet bits. Once you select the one you want, hold down the right bumper or R1 and then use the left stick to make it bigger. As you are doing this, it will follow the line of the track. Once placed, you can edit or delete them when you put the cursor over them. To get other interactive objects, you need to use the other starting grids. The pterodactyl will let you place the tornado down. The scorpion grid will let you place down the poison traps. The nitro bot will let you add the boost thing that changes every few seconds. The yeti will let you place the ice to the track. And with the haunted house, you get to add the ghost traps to the track. Also, when placing interactive objects, you can teleport from either end of your build. Once you go out one end, you appear at the other. So when building a race, you can bend and twist most of the track pieces. Depending on what it is, you might be limited with some angles. To extend the track, use up and down on the left stick, and to bend it is left and right. Then you can twist the track. By holding down the right bumper, it bends like this. And holding the left bumper, I think, keeps the end at the same angle. It's tricky to get the hang of, to be honest. Holding down right bumper, you can hit triangle or Y on Xbox to snap it. This will snap it down to the floor or whatever, or make it flat if you're not near anything. Holding it down still, you can push in the left stick, which will change where you bend the track. So you can reverse it to bend it the other way, or bend it from the center rather than the end. And under that, you can change the transformation by holding down the left bumper and square or X on Xbox One. This changes the smoothness of the track, and you can have it smooth, smooth in, smooth out, or just linear. You can bend and twist the loop prop to make it bigger and that, and you can also stretch it out if you want a really long track piece for any reason. When you place a split track, you will have to place all of one side till you want them to meet again. When you place the other split track, it will then go back to the first split track, and you can place the rest of the other side. Hold left bumper, hit triangle or Y on Xbox to close off the track. This will snap the track together when you want to connect it to the grid or a split track piece. You can only build at the front of the track like this and are stuck to the prop. The track has to be complete, so you can't just place track pieces anywhere you want to. They have to be placed one after another. So to make jumps or use a natural part of the map, you use the invisible props, or the cones on things like tables and stuff, if you want some sort of guide. But if you're making a jump and you want a gap between two pieces, then just use the invisible prop so you can connect the two pieces together. Hold left bumper and hit circle on PlayStation and B on Xbox to delete the current prop you are on. And if you hold right bumper and hit X on PlayStation or A on Xbox, it copies some pieces, as long as you haven't twisted them too much. You have to build your race one piece at a time. You can't build like a drift road around something then link them up. You have to build up to that and can't really edit in between till the track is complete. Even then it's dodgy. I think you need to delete the track piece to edit it, but I've been in the middle of making the new bit, switch sections, and it's reset everything, wasting like half an hour of work. So yeah, I think you need to delete the prop and then re-add it if you're gonna change the part of the course or something. Still trying to work it all out, to be honest. You can do all the modifying of the walls and that after you built the race though. Use the D-pad to go up and down between the props, and then hit square or X on Xbox to go into the customization. If you wanted to edit that prop, you'd press X, but like I say, you should probably think about deleting the prop and then adding a new one. You can zoom in and out a little bit, but sometimes it's hard to see what you're doing when you're attached to the prop. If you want a free camera, you can find it in the pools menu. In the pools menu, you can save the job, and this is where you can test it too if you want to test something you're building. When you're in the test and you want to go back, hit pools again and select track builder, not exit, because exit will exit you out of the job. You can change the vehicle here in the pools menu too, if you want to drive one of your custom cars to test it out on the track. Once your track is ready, you will need to validate it, and you will need to do a full lap in the digger, including going through all the checkpoints. Try and remember to add checkpoints as you go rather than trying to fit pieces in afterwards. Once you've done a valid test, pick a name, add some tags and publish. I guess the tags are to let people voting know what sort of track it is, as there is no way to search for tags. Hopefully they will add it so we can search for jobs using tags or something in the future, so we can find and play the jobs that we want to without having to play with the creator of the race or hope it randomly shows up in the voting screen and actually gets voted for. I feel like if they don't make it better to find and play good races, then people will stop voting for them. But the best way is probably going to be hosting a creator lobby at the moment. But that's everything with the track editor in the new Hot Wheels Unleashed game. Like I said, I will be streaming some creator lobbies in the future and hopefully get some awesome races on the go. So subscribe if you're new here and like the video if you found it helpful. I'm PetayPanMoFo, thanks for watching.
Peter Pan, that's what they call me. I promise that you'll never be lonely. Peter Pan, that's what they call me. I promise that you'll never be lonely.